This is the Lyndsay Stafford Show.
Welcome back to the Lyndsay Stafford Show. Excited to have my guest here today. This episode is powered by Stafford Solutions, your non-equity business partner, helping businesses to be more profitable, efficient, and effective. Today, my guest is Kate Simmons. Kate is the founder, owner of Baked to Decorate, and she is actually a student at the Entrepreneur Innovation Center and has recently been awarded some funding from our pitch night. So I'm very excited to have Kate here today. Kate, thanks for being with me.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited. I saw you on stage and got to talk to y'all when I was judging the pitch night and was so impressed with you and your team and what you guys are doing. So tell us a little bit about how you got started.
Well, yeah, like she said, my name is Kate Simmons. I'm just really excited to be here today. I am a junior at Centennial High School, and I have a very loving family. I have two older sisters who are at Baylor University.
Both of them?
Yes,
oh,
and
wow.
they actually were both in the EIC as well, and so that was really awesome as well. And I love my parents. They've been such a big support through my business and everything. I'm also really involved in my church. I serve every single week, and I just love it so much, and it's amazing. So, yeah.
I love that. Where do you go to church?
Rolling Hills Community.
Okay. I've heard great things about that church.
It's amazing.
Yeah. What do you do to serve?
I serve with the preschool ministry on Sundays and the kids ministry, and then with our students, I play guitar.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I loved working in the nursery when I was in high school and college, and I always would volunteer and just help the kids and the babies. It's so fun.
It's so much fun. I love it so much.
I love that. It's so great. So tell us how you got started with cookie decorating.
Yeah. So growing up, my mom always made cookies. Like she'd make it for teacher appreciation for her friends, but not really as a business. But I always loved baking with her and like baking the cookies and decorating them. And that's how I learned to do it. And then in 2023, I had the opportunity to go to the Amazon rainforest for a mission trip, and I was really excited, but trips like this are pretty pricey, and I needed a way to fundraise for it, and so that's when I turned to cookie decorating because I knew how to do it. I was like, oh, I'll just sell a few cookies to raise some extra money for my trip, and that's what I did, and it started small by just selling to friends and family. But then I fell in love with international missions and with baking cookies for people.
So the cookies fund your trips.
Yes.
Yes. I love that. And have you been back to the rainforest since that first trip?
Yeah, I've actually been 5 times now.
Wow.
I got back 2 weeks ago. So Bake to Decorate has helped fund my 7 international mission trips.
Oh my gosh, Kate, that's incredible.
Yes.
I love that. Okay. At what point did you realize that it could be more than just a hobby and turn into an actual business?
Well, yeah, that's a great question. I think it really hit me because it started off small, just to friends and family, but I got such positive feedback about my cookies. Everyone who had them was like, these are the best tasting and most beautiful cookies we've had. Because a lot of times you find that cookies either taste really good or they look really good,
yes,
but not often both. And so that's what we really wanted to accomplish at Bake to Decorate. And so we're getting such positive feedback. And then everyone who was trying our cookies, they would order more and they would recommend us to people. And then I already started the business when I had joined the EIC, but that just helped me so much because I had time every single day to work on my business. And I learned what my unique value proposition was, my target market, and skills I never would have without it. And so that's when I was able to really develop with my business.
I love it. The EIC, for listeners, if you've been listening to me for a while, you've probably heard me talk about the EIC because it's a big part of my life and my giving back is through that community. Although I get a lot more from that than I give, I truly believe in serving there. But the Entrepreneur Innovation Center serves Williamson County schools. It's the high school students in Williamson County have the opportunity to apply. They have to be accepted, and they have multiple cohorts. I think it's 5 a day, 5 cohorts, and basically it's a class. And the kids go to the EIC for that one class. They either bus in or drive in, and they work on a business or a product. And so as they go through their years, they bring the product or business to life. Well, many of these businesses have gone on to continue to operate after kids have graduated. We've had so much success there. I think about Spiky. Abigail was on my podcast a couple months ago.
I listened to it. It was really good.
You did? Yes. She did so great. She's so impressive. And then Markify, we've had Spiky, Markify. There've been so many businesses that have just flourished through the EIC. And so I love working with the students there. Right now, our project is working on the nonprofit Reframe Me to You, and I'm working with the students to create our website and our social media. So mentoring them is it's just so rewarding.
Yeah. And we're all so thankful for all of our mentors as well. I know like every single mentor day we've had, I've just learned so much from people and just like so many things I wouldn't have been able to without it. And I just love it so much.
Yeah. So on that note, Kate, to put it out there for listeners, if you're a local business owner and you're near the Williamson County area, we're always looking for more mentors. There's no requirement to come every day or every week or every month. There's one mentor day a month. And if you can't make it, you don't sign up. I try to protect, it's like the last Thursday of the month. I try to protect that Thursday. There are months where I just can't help it. I can't be there for it. But there's other ways that you can support as well. And so if you're interested, check it out. You can DM me, email me. It's Lyndsay@lyndsaystafford.com or email me or DM me on Instagram and I can get you the information. But you can look up the Entrepreneur Innovation Center if you want to be a part of it and serve.
It's amazing.
It is amazing.
It makes such a difference for all the students too.
And for us, I think one of the things that my husband and I own Stafford Solutions together, and one of our core fundamental values is that we want to work and serve and support business owners and their growth and development, but we want the business owners that have the heart to serve like we do. And I've been able to connect with so many great business owners through the Entrepreneur Innovation Center because we're all there with a mission to serve and help, right? So you just find like-minded people, and I'm able to also introduce a lot of like-minded people to the EIC.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Which is wonderful. So what were your first steps in launching Baked to Decorate while you were still in high school, Kate?
Yeah, it was definitely a little bit challenging because I'm at high school a lot. School is a big commitment. I'm in all the hardest classes, so I have lots of work.
And you're a junior, so it's a very important year.
Yeah, all 4 of my AP classes are pretty crazy. So that's been hard. But I think our first steps in launching was definitely marketing because we knew we had a good product, but at first nobody knew about it. And so creating social media, and then our social media started with 0 followers. And I was like, how are we going to get more followers? And I was like, I'm going to post it on my personal account. I'm going to have my parents post about it. I'm going to have all my friends post about it. Literally everyone I knew, I created a survey because the EIC, the teachers were like, you need to create a survey about your marketing. And I really tried to get as many people as I could to fill it out. I was like, I think I got over 100 responses because I was texting every single person I knew. And I just really wanted to get the information out there. And then we started to get more orders, and then the people who were ordering were recommending us to other people. And that's what really helped us to get more and more.
Yeah. You started it from the ground up, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like to see you on stage, how much was the check you guys received?
$2,500.
$2,500.
Yes.
They received the second place award at Pitch Night, which was that last month or it was February. Yeah. So still last month, February, we had Pitch Night, and I had the honor of being one of the sharks at the Pitch Night, and it was a hard choice between first and second. I'll tell you what, because these girls were awesome. And
thank you.
So $2,500 you earned, but you started that from literally nothing. You took an idea and you took action on it. And that is so impressive. And you started with, people need to know we exist. We know we have the product. We've developed that. Now we need to get people to know we exist. So on that note, what's been the biggest challenge of balancing school and running your own business?
Definitely the time. Like I said, I am on the hardest classes, so I have lots of homework, and it's just been really hard just like having the time to do both and just like prioritizing my homework, but also prioritizing my business. But it's really just taught me so much about time management as a whole, because priorities are just so important. And so like keeping my first priority in the Lord has really helped me. And like, I'm like, okay, if I have cookies due, I'm not going to work on them on Wednesdays. That's when I have church. So balancing my schedule around that, and then also balancing school. And so prioritization has been really helpful for me in just knowing my priorities. And then also it's just been challenging. And I still challenge like as we continue to grow, being able to balance that. But we've just learned so much. We have like a schedule now. So if we have cookies, we're like, okay, we're going to make the dough and the icing day 1. Yeah. Next day, we're going to bake all the cookies and then we're going to decorate. Having a 3-day schedule has helped us. And then with busy seasons like holidays, being able to prepare in advance as well.
I bet you have to, and this is true for anyone who's launching a business, right? So if we just take school or work, right? So one or the other, because school is kind of your full-time job when you're a high school student. So that's your job, right? So for someone who has a job, but they're building a business on the side, it's your job or school. and then your family, and then your faith, if that's important to you, which, for a lot of folks that we work with, it is, then you don't have you've got your social life. So there's really, if you're going to protect your faith and your work or your school and build this business, it's your social life that kind of ends up being what takes a hit, right?
Yeah.
So your work and your church and all of that becomes where you're social, and you just, your passion for it grows because of that, right? But you have to kind of put things on the sideline. Have you found that you've had to say like, oh, I can't go to all these activities?
Yeah, I definitely have had to like sacrifice a few things. I'm really thankful that I am still able to do a lot. Up until like last semester, I was super involved in the theater at my school, which was really fun. So I had a lot of friends there. But I have had to say no to different things. I'm like, sorry, guys, I can't go to this. I have cookies due tomorrow.
Yeah.
And they're like, Kate, you have cookies. Like, oh my goodness.
You're like,
but,
I just want some money.
Yeah. But yeah, it has been hard. But I think that I also have such a good community at my church that I'm able to have that social time there as well.
Yeah, that's great. Good lessons to learn for sure. So you talked about social media and how you started that. How have you used social media to attract customers and to grow your audience?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think that social media is just so helpful for every business owner to reach more people, to connect with their customers. We've used it. We try to post like once a week, stay consistent, which sometimes is hard for us. I have a business partner at the EIC, so she runs all of our social media, which has been really helpful for me. It's not my strongest suit, but that's definitely how we engage with our customers. We also have an email newsletter, that we use, and we have a couple hundred people signed up, and that has all of our repeat customers. And we try to get as many emails as we can because that's how we're sending out all of our kit options for the holidays and everything that's coming up with us. And we're able to engage our customers a lot better with that as well.
That's great. Great platform, great free platform as well.
Yeah.
So what's something people don't realize about starting a baking or creative business? What was surprising to you?
Yeah, I think that when I started it, I thought the only thing I'd be doing was baking cookies, which, yes, that's a lot of what I do, but also I'm writing the emails, I'm making posts, I'm connecting with people. Now we teach classes. So when we teach classes, I have to plan the classes in advance, buy all the ingredients, keep track of what I'm buying. And like originally I thought it was just the baking part that I'd have to be doing. I didn't realize all the business things too. But I mean, I like doing that. So it's been great as well. And I've learned a lot through that. And like in my life, I know I'm going to use these skills as well, which is so amazing.
Kate, you just spoke so eloquently about what every business owner learns when they start a business. They start their business to do the thing they do, not to run a business. And then they learn that in order to create a business doing the thing they do, they have to run a business.
Yeah.
And that's where people get stuck. Right. And it can be very challenging because you do in the beginning. I've talked about this with other guests that I've had today on the podcast, is you wear a lot of hats. You're like, okay, right now I'm the bookkeeper. Now I'm the CPA. Now I'm the baker. And now I'm the social media expert. Yeah. You're doing all the things. You learn how to do them enough so that you can control it, but then eventually you outsource, like you have now somebody else doing your social media.
Yeah.
Right? And you're still in that starter phase, but you do have to do a lot more than bake cookies when you're in that phase. So great way to explain that. As a student entrepreneur, what have you learned about money, pricing, or valuing your time and your work?
I truly have just learned so much because of my business. One of the things I have learned, I think a lot of students lack confidence in themselves or in their product. And so I've just had to really learn to be passionate about what I'm doing, because when I'm passionate about my business and what I'm doing, that's when the cookies are going to sell, because I have confidence that they will sell. And if I'm just like doing it for the money or doing it because I think it will be cool, like that's not really what's happening. It's really when I'm passionate about it and confident in my business. And then I'm able to connect with other people because I'm like, I have a good product. I can do this. I believe in myself. And then with pricing, that has definitely been a challenge for us because we've gotten feedback both ways, like, oh, your cookies are too expensive, or, oh, you're not charging enough. And so just being able to find that balance. And something amazing for us is as we've gotten better, as our decorating has gotten better, we've been able to up our prices and when we had more demand. But at first we weren't able to do that. And so that's been really amazing. And I've just like learned so much. And I think it was really important just to connect with our customers. Like when we were getting the these are too expensive or these are not enough, and seeing what our customers were really willing to pay for us and how much demand we had so that we were able to price it accurately.
Again, this is, for listeners, you're hearing a junior in high school talking about business problems right now. And the problems that Kate's talking about are problems that business owners, maybe not all problems, but the challenges, the experiences that Kate's talking about, every business owner experiences this. And you're able to experience this as a junior in high school versus folks that start a business at 20, 30, 40, 50 years of age, right? This is what every business owner goes through. They start with their pricing. I can remember when we first started offering branding and marketing support services, like as a fractional. And our first clients, I had no idea what value I was pricing at. And when I look back on that, I'm like, we charged them what we now, for a month of service, what we now charge hourly for our clients, right? But you have to start somewhere. Yeah. And so that's the thing is, you start and then you learn and then you reevaluate and you adjust again. And as you get better and more efficient, and in some cases, as we got more efficient with some of our social media, we manage social media with our social media services, we're able to drop our prices because we've developed better, stronger strategists on our team that are more effective and better, more effective systems. So they don't take us as long to do. And so we're able to actually decrease our prices. But you're going to go through those changes and iterations in your business models kind of always. If you're evolving, there's never a set it and forget it. So I love that you articulated a challenge that every business faces, Kate.
Right.
So, well, your work is beautiful. If you guys haven't checked them out, it's Baked to Decorate.
Yes.
And you can find them on social media, and go check out their cookies. They're just beautiful. And I want to talk a little bit more about that. But I want you to first say, what has been your most exciting or proud moment since starting?
I have two actually. So I think my first one is definitely being able to go on those mission trips that I was talking about earlier. So now I've gone to the Amazon 5 times and I've gone to Moldova twice. And because of Bake to Decorate, I'm also able to sponsor a child living in Moldova. And I got to meet her 2 summers ago as well. And that was just so amazing because this business is really impacting things and impacting other people too. And my business partner that I talked about, she's going on her first mission trip this summer to Moldova as well. And I'm just so excited to see how it's going to impact her life in the future and all the kids we get to work with. It's just so amazing. And then my other most rewarding moment was definitely pitch night because we just worked so hard for that. And it was just a lot of work, but it was really rewarding because after we got the check and we got second place, we were just so excited. And even when we were preparing and competing against the other businesses just to get to the top 5, I remember seeing the post and I was like, oh my goodness, we made it. I was so excited. And then being able to learn and meet with my teachers about how to tweak our pitch. And that was just such a good learning experience because they were helping me so much. Word this like this. Oh, you have to cut it down a minute. And so it was challenging, but the work was just so rewarding. And I'm just so thankful for the guidance I got through that. And for you for judging and all the other judges who helped us and asked us such great questions. And so we're going to be able to grow from that as well.
Yeah, it was amazing. I was so impressed and so proud of you guys.
Oh, thank you.
The students just blow me away. If, again, just anyone local, if you're looking to get involved and give back, the Entrepreneur Innovation Center is such an incredible resource. But I learned so much from you all. I wish we had more time. I think it was 7 or 8 minutes you guys had each. Yeah. Because that was one of our things we had to score on. And we would have, I think all of us had, Matt, Clay and I, and there were a couple other people that were serving as well. Tammy Osborne is another one who owns Sapphire Suites. I think we could have asked 20 questions, right? And we really tried to keep it. We didn't have a ton of time in between them. So I loved watching everybody. Your pitch was incredible. You guys were so articulate, prepared, professional, you did such a great job. So you should have that as a proud moment. And to be able to go on 7 mission trips.
Yeah.
It's amazing, Kate. Thank
you.
God's working through you.
I'm so thankful. Yes. I'm so thankful that I've had all those opportunities. And just for my church through all of this, the Lord has just been so good and he's blessed me with this opportunity to bake cookies. I want to be able to use that for his glory as well.
I think you are doing that. What advice would you give other students who want to turn a hobby into a business or a side hustle?
Go do it. I mean, I've just gotten so many amazing opportunities because of it. I get to be on this podcast here today, which is so exciting. Also, talk to people, talk to mentors, ask questions, because I don't know all the answers about cookie decorating, but there's people out there who do. So it's so important for me to constantly be learning from people like you, from other business owners, just so that we can be the best we can be. My parents have been such a constant support through that. And having people who support me is just so important as well. It's just amazing.
So go do it and surround yourself with people to help you. I met your dad at pitch night too. Yeah. So
He's
supportive.
amazing. Yes.
So great. Having that family support is incredible. And it seems like you guys are close. You and your dad. Yeah.
We're very close.
Really close to both my parents too. But that father-daughter relationship is so special when you can really kind of just soak that all in and learn. And I think your dad is in the entrepreneur world.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is.
And he has a podcast?
He does have a podcast. I think Everyday Matters.
Yeah. Paula told me that you were going to be on my podcast before you were on his.
It's true. And he used to get me on. Yeah. Everyone else in my family has been on it except for me.
Well, I'll have to listen to it. You got to tell him to go get you on.
Yeah, I'll tell him.
So where do you see Bake to Decorate going in the future, Kate?
I truly believe the sky is the limit. I think we can do so much. With the money we won at pitch night, we used it to get an edible cookie printer, and we just got it. And we are so excited because with this, we're going to be able to print company logos, increasing corporate orders, names for graduation party, and it'll be better quality than just hand doing every single thing. And it will be more scalable because we'll be able to print at a rate of 6 per minute.
Wow.
And usually I spend so much time on just one cookie. So we're so excited about that. And if you look at Crumble, they started in 2017, but now they're valued at over $2 billion. So this $1 billion market is huge. And just to be able to be a part of that, and we know there's so much potential. And like I said, we teach cookie decorating classes. And so we launched that last December. And now we're teaching birthday parties. And we just taught an Easter one, which was really exciting. Cool. It's just really fun. And to see where that goes. Yeah.
I love that. Well, I'm so proud of you and so grateful to have you on the podcast today, Kate. And you are inspiring other people. The work you guys are doing in the EIC and the team there. Can we just shout out the entire team?
Amazing.
I'm not going to say names because I'll forget one and then I'll feel bad that I forgot one. All I'm going to say is Jeremy, the executive director, runs an incredible program there, and his entire team. Like I said, I won't say names because I won't remember to say everybody and I'll forget. But if I could shout each person out, I would. And just an incredible opportunity for students. So for another student that's listening, what would you say to them about getting involved in the EIC?
Yes, definitely apply. I don't know. I don't think the application's still open for next year.
It's closed now for next year.
Yeah, but definitely go do it. It's just such an amazing opportunity. I've learned so much about my business and being able to grow, and just about entrepreneurship as a whole, and just so many things that I will just take with me. And it's just such a fun class. With my business, since I have to make cookies, I can't really do that there. And so they let me go home and work on it. I think I'm supposed to be there right now, but they let me come on the podcast today.
I love that.
And I don't get an absence or anything. I'm still able to work, which is really awesome.
It's working on your business. You're marketing.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're marketing your business.
It's amazing. I love it so much.
Well, my son applied for next year.
Yay!
So I'm hoping that he gets to be a part of it because I'm so passionate about being a part of that. I'm just part of everything that we're doing there at the EIC. So Kate, I am so grateful to have you on today. Thank you. And I'm so proud of you for everything that you're doing. Look for Bake to Decorate. So I know can you just say a little bit about what all you do for your services and then where to find you?
Yeah, so we have 3 different products. We have our pre-decorated cookies, and we do these for customizable. So we do it for birthday parties, graduations, holidays, whatever our customer needs, we're able to provide. And now with our cookie printer, we're truly able to do so much. We make cookie decorating kits as well. And so these come with 6 pre-baked cookies and everything needed to decorate it. So it's super convenient for families to use because everything's already done. And it's a really fun activity as well. And then we teach the cookie decorating classes. So we provide all the cookies and instruction. And so businesses are able to do that, or kids' birthday parties, and it's really convenient as well.
So
and you
fun.
can find us on Instagram and Facebook at Bake to Decorate. And our email is baketodecorate.tn@gmail.com.
Love it. And those kits that you have, the 6 cookie kits, they're so cute, you guys. They're so cute. Everything's ready. How do we access them? How would one get one? Yeah,
so just reach out to us on anywhere we said. So you can DM us, you can email us, and that's like best way to access it. Yeah.
Do you have them? Are they like? Do you do them at certain drops, or is it just at any point they can order one?
Yeah. So for our cookie decorating kits, we mainly do those at holidays, just because there's only 6 in it. And with our pre-decorated cookies, when we do custom orders, we do like a minimum of 24 because it's not really worth it for us to make a whole batch of cookies. And so with our kits, we really try to specify for holidays, and then we'll have some throughout the year as well, like a summer kit or something.
But if they follow you on Instagram, they'll know when you're doing your drops.
Exactly.
Okay. And so if I order them, how would I get them?
Yeah. So we do pickup in Franklin. So in McKay's Mill. So it's like right next to the Publix near like Mallory Lane and stuff. So that's where everything is. And then we like specify times that you're able to come pick up, and it's pretty convenient for all of our customers as well.
The sky is the limit for you guys. Your work is great. I love seeing what you guys are doing. Everyone, Kate, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Y'all go give them a follow on Instagram. Give her some shout outs there. And if you liked this episode or found value in it, go ahead and like, share, comment, rate, review, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to the Lyndsay Stafford Show.